I'm Robin Ross from Entertainment Weekly.
I'm Andrea Laventhal from People, and this really is the most dramatic Bachelor recap ever because, hello, Chris Harrison.
I'm Chris Harrison from The Bachelor.
To talk about some of the women, when you have someone like Lace or an Olivia, are you torn between, wanting them to stay on because they are such good TV? I mean, Lace, I feel like we missed out because she left pretty early in the season, but also feeling like there's no way that they can make it to the end.
Yeah, I guess it's a little bit. I mean, you get to a certain degree. I know there's the whole misnomer that you guys keep these people on. You make The Bachelor keep Olivia, you make them keep Blaze, whatever, and we don't. Because you can't. Because like you said, you get to this fine line of the ultimate goal is to help Ben find somebody. And if you're taking a spot up with a girl who's kind of a cancer and toxic and not helping the situation, and you know he's not going to end up with, and it may ruin a chance with another girl, you don't want that.
It's almost as if these girls forget sometimes that there's cameras, which is probably a good thing for TV, exactly, and that there's going to be a women tell all where they're going to be confronted. Why do you think that happens? And you think the girls really wait and get excited to call them out?
Judgment Day.
Yeah.
I don't know what prompted Leah, for example, to, throw Lauren under the bus, first of all, at all, Lauren B. But then try and hide it, as if there weren't 50 cameras and microphones around. It wasn't me. I'm like,
she was the first to say it wasn't her.
Right. And people thought it was edited and but no.
And so, yeah, I'm fascinated to get her on the tell-all and be like, what were you thinking? Because you know it's going to come out.
Olivia, have you spoken to her? Do you know how she feels? And
I don't know where she is.
How's her breath?
Do you feel sorry for her? And can you confirm that she has cankles?
I can't confirm the cankles or the bad breath. I didn't kiss her or look at her ankles.
Fair.
Because I don't remember her saying anything while the show was going on. Because believe me, I will absolutely try and see her cankles and her toes because that's my obsession now. Like everybody.
Well, it's her struggle.
Yeah.
It's her brave struggle.
While Ben is mourning the loss of dear friends, she's talking about her cankles. Could not miss the mark more.
Yeah.
But she's stuck on the island, I believe, still.
Right. It was so funny.
She's gonna Skype in from the for the tell-all, from
the wind blowing.
Wouldn't that be great?
She's still gonna be waiting for her.
But now the
rose.
sand is up to here because she's been staying in that one spot.
She has her
cankles were buried. Everybody loved that.
Did you notice?
Of course.
I thought I was the only person that noticed that she stood in the same spot so the waves would cover up in the sand.
Noticed.
Yeah, because it was right there.
It was hard with her because I think everyone felt really vindicated when he finally was like, I've had enough. She says, I love you. And he's like, it's time to go. But then, oh my God, when she's watching Emily and Ben across the island with that, I actually felt really bad for her.
Didn't it seem like the hurricane was a lot worse where she was? And then they were on a beach 400 yards away, and it seemed pretty fine where they were.
It looks like the making of a Lifetime movie, from her vantage. She looked really sad, and they were all blissful.
So we're heading into hometown dates. We just came off of a pretty sort of tough emotional episode for the women. Is that just a sign of what's to come? And give us your little tease, I guess, for the big hometown week.
That was obviously an emotional rose ceremony. And I tell people, yes, we lost the drama with Olivia, Lace, and all of that, the twins being on and that kind of stuff. But now what we do is we turn inward and you get a different kind of drama on a much deeper level. And you saw at this point, I mean, there's 4 or 5 girls already saying, I love you.
Yeah.
And every girl that's going on a hometown says, I love you. I did too.
I'm like, I love you.
I will marry you.
Yeah.
And you also have seen that Ben admits that he loves 2 women. So what we're about to face is multiple women in love with him. He's in love with multiple women. That's a recipe for disaster. That's not going to end well for one or all.
Or a spin-off called Sister Wives Bachelor.
Exactly, which is equally good.
We have one last question.
Yeah.
So there's been a lot of words to describe Ben, all positive. How would you describe him in one word? It cannot be unlovable.
A gentleman.
Oh, good one.
Okay.
I like that.
I guess that's maybe a preview for the fantasy suite.
Ooh.
That he's a gentleman.
Look at her.
I'm digging
gentleman
in there.
enough. A gentleman can still be a generous lover.
Okay.
I love that.
Well, so excited for the next few episodes. The season has been great, and we're so thrilled to finally have you here for the most dramatic Bachelor recap ever.
I think it was.
Really, ever.
Until the next time we do it.
Yep. For more, stay tuned on EW.com and People.com.